Never stop improving. If you're ready to be number one, to beat your competition, or to set your own path, go from zero to hero with the Josh Phegan membership. As an incredible agent, your number one job is to make sure that not only are you prospecting, but all the people that you meet, how are you actually progressing them to market? You see, I'm a massive believer that the customer will buy your services to sell their property when they're ready, but it's actually your sales process that gets them ready. And the best in this industry have really realized that this key skill of being able to progress people to market is the most important thing. Because you get to meet all of these people who've got hopes and dreams and aspirations, and your job is to identify how to bring them to market today, but most importantly, to give them a reason to have some level of urgency. And this is an important part of what we do as being great agents. Now, what we realize is that the most important conversation is for you each week to actually have a pipeline review meeting. And in that pipeline review meeting, you want to look at all the people that are thinking of coming to market. That will be maybe a list of your seller hit list, or in addition to that, maybe people that you've done market appraisals on over the course of the last 12 months. And what you want to do is you want to have a look at all of those people and you want to say, okay, great, what's the actual address of the property? Then in addition to that, what is the problem that this person is trying to solve? So what's the reason why they're trying to do the move? Because some of those problems will have a much clearer timeline. So problem, timeline, and then destination. So what locations are they considering? And also in addition to that, what is the actual price point that they're looking to sell for or that they're looking to spend? And then you have all the basics like the bed, bath, car. When you go through and you review all of these pipeline sellers, you're thinking, okay, great, what's the problem, what's the timeline, what's the destination? Then you can actually sort them based on the timeline. And then what you do is you read through each individual one and you start to think what's been listed and what's been sold that these people should know about. And what's in the media, or is there some sort of story, or is there some sort of timing thing that we should be talking to them about so we can bring them to the market a lot earlier. Now that pipeline progression can work exactly the same for buyers. And the buyer hit list is a really important one because you can go through exactly the same headings. What's the name of the client? What's the problem? What's the timeline? What's the destination? How much would they like to spend? Bed, bath, car. And by reviewing your key buyers, the people that we really believe are going to do a transaction, it puts you in a much more powerful position to be able to get those 1, 2 or 3 buyers down to the property at the photographic appointment, to be able to get maybe some price feedback and even an early offer on the property, to then position it correctly so that by the time it makes it to market, the property is in a position that it gets plenty of buyer activity and it fuels its sale price by the time we actually get to auction day or well before. And that's ultimately the job of a great real estate agent. Now the problem is a lot of people have their pipeline sitting inside of their database and they never review it. Whereas the best in the business are reviewing that pipeline every week for 20 minutes to say, hey, what can I do with these people? What challenges have we got? What listings have we got? What sales have happened that might actually stem their motivation? And it's that ability to go deep with the client to actually just find out about what that problem is that will determine all success in the course of the next 6 to 12 months. Well, I really hope you've enjoyed our coaching tip and I look forward to seeing you next time.